The story begins in New York City in 1799, a burgeoning metropolis on the cusp of immense growth. The city was teeming with life, ambition, and also significant challenges. One of the most pressing issues was the dire need for clean water. The existing infrastructure struggled to keep up with the demands of a rapidly expanding population. Yellow fever outbreaks were rampant, casting a dark shadow over the city and its inhabitants. These epidemics instilled fear and highlighted the urgent need for better sanitation. Contaminated water sources were a deadly threat, contributing significantly to the spread of disease and claiming countless lives. The situation demanded immediate action. In response to this crisis, a group of forward-thinking visionaries formed the Manhattan Company, driven by a desire to improve the health and well-being of the city's residents. Their primary goal was to solve this critical water crisis and provide a sustainable solution for the growing city. Among these visionaries, Aaron Burr played a pivotal role, leveraging his influence and political acumen to champion the cause. He was instrumental in securing a charter for the company, granting them the legal authority to pursue their ambitious project. The core mission was simple yet vital: to provide a reliable supply of fresh, clean water to the burgeoning population of Manhattan. But hidden within the intricate details of the charter was a carefully concealed clause, stipulating that any surplus capital generated by the company could be strategically used for banking activities. Recognizing a lucrative opportunity, the company quickly and decisively shifted its primary focus. This led to the founding of the Bank of the Manhattan Company, marking a significant turning point in its history. The demand for banking services soared exponentially, fueled by the city's rapid economic expansion. New York was fast becoming a major trade hub, attracting merchants and entrepreneurs from far and wide. The bank officially opened its doors in September 1799, ready to capitalize on the burgeoning financial landscape. It soon became an indispensable component of the city's economy, facilitating trade, investment, and overall financial stability. While the construction of the Waterworks continued, albeit at a slower pace, banking operations quickly took center stage, driving the company's growth and shaping its future. This remarkable adaptability and strategic pivot laid the foundation for what was to come. It paved the way for the creation of a financial powerhouse that would leave an indelible mark on the industry. Over the course of many years, the bank experienced significant growth, expanding its reach and influence. It underwent numerous mergers and acquisitions, constantly evolving to meet the changing demands of the financial landscape. One particularly significant thread in this complex tapestry led to the formation of Drexel, Morgan & Company, a prominent financial firm that was officially established in 1871, further solidifying the legacy. And so, the incredible journey from a humble water utility company, born out of necessity, to a global financial giant, a true banking powerhouse, had officially begun, setting the stage for an extraordinary transformation. As the 20th century dawned, a new financial force began to emerge, one that would reshape the very landscape of American industry and finance. That force was embodied by one man, JPMorgan. Through the powerful investment bank, Drexel, Morgan & Company, he established a financial empire. He strategically fueled America's burgeoning industrial rise, providing the capital that transformed the nation. Morgan financed the expansion of railroads, connecting distant markets and driving economic growth. He invested heavily in the burgeoning steel and electricity industries, laying the foundation for modern infrastructure. He was instrumental in backing industrial titans like US Steel, consolidating the industry and driving innovation. And he supported the growth of General Electric, helping to bring the power of electricity to homes and businesses across the country. His strategic deals brought a sense of order and stability to what were often chaotic and unpredictable markets. Through his financial prowess and influence, JP Morgan became a symbol of both financial strength and immense national influence. But the true test of the system came with the panic of 1907. Markets teetered on the brink, banks faced collapse, and widespread panic gripped the nation. Compounding the crisis, there was no central bank to provide stability or act as a lender of last resort. In this moment of crisis, all eyes turned to Morgan, the man who had become synonymous with American finance. He quickly rallied the nation's leading bankers, bringing them together in a series of urgent meetings. He committed a significant portion of his own personal fortune to the effort, demonstrating his unwavering resolve, and he orchestrated a complex bailout plan, injecting much-needed liquidity into the struggling financial system. His decisive actions ultimately restored confidence in the markets and saved the US government from potential financial ruin. But this unprecedented display of power also raised profound questions and sparked widespread debate. Should one private individual, no matter how capable, hold such immense sway over the nation's financial destiny? The crisis starkly exposed the urgent need for comprehensive financial reform and greater government oversight. Morgan's era was undeniably transformative, ushering in an age of unprecedented industrial progress and economic growth. But it also revealed the inherent dangers of unchecked private finance and the potential for instability within the system. His legacy remains complex and multifaceted. He was a nation builder, a visionary who helped to shape the modern American economy. But he was also a catalyst for change, prompting a wave of reforms aimed at preventing future crises. The stage was now set for a new era in American banking, one characterized by greater regulation and oversight. The hard-won lessons of Morgan's time would profoundly shape the future of the American financial system for generations to come. Morgan's power drew scrutiny. The Pujo Committee hearings in 1912 investigated the money trust. Morgan defended his actions, but the hearings fueled calls for reform. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913 created a central bank to stabilize the system. The landscape of banking changed, oversight increased, and the old ways faded. The Great Depression brought even stricter rules. The Glass-Steagall Act of 1933 separated commercial and investment banking. JPMorgan Company split in two. Commercial banking remained, while Morgan Stanley took on investment banking. This marked the end of an era, but also showed resilience. Both firms adapted and thrived in the new regulatory environment. The Morgan legacy endured, evolving with the times. Regulation reshaped the industry, but innovation continued. The seeds of modern finance were sown. As the Morgan legacy evolved, Chase National Bank rose to prominence. Founded in 1877, Chase built a reputation for stability and growth. Through wars and depressions, it endured and expanded. David Rockefeller joined after World War II, bringing a global vision. He pushed Chase to become an international powerhouse. In 1955, Chase merged with the Bank of the Manhattan Company, forming the Chase Manhattan Bank. Rockefeller became chairman and CEO, driving aggressive global expansion. Chase opened branches worldwide, financing trade and development. The bank became a symbol of American economic power. Its global network was unprecedented, operating across continents. Rockefeller fostered relationships with world leaders, believing banking could promote prosperity. Chase Manhattan set a new standard for global banking. Rockefeller's vision shaped its destiny for decades. The bank's influence grew, reflecting America's rise. A new era of international finance had begun. The 1980s ushered in deregulation. Decades of strict rules eased, unleashing competition and innovation. Banks expanded services and embraced technology. ATMs and electronic banking transformed the industry. Chase Manhattan led the way, adapting rapidly. The 1990s saw mega mergers reshape banking. Chemical Bank merged with manufacturers Hanover in 1991, creating a formidable institution. In 1996, Chemical Bank acquired Chase Manhattan, keeping the Chase name. The new entity was a powerhouse in corporate and retail banking. In 2000, Chase Manhattan merged with JPMorgan Company. The deal reunited parts of the Morgan empire, combining commercial and investment banking. The new firm, JPMorgan Chase & Company, became a titan of global finance. Its heritage spanned over 2 centuries. The stage was set for the 21st century. Scale, innovation, and adaptability defined the new era. JPMorgan Chase was ready for the future. The 2008 financial crisis shook the world. Major institutions teetered and panic spread. JPMorgan Chase, led by Jamie Dimon, stood strong. Dimon's cautious leadership kept the bank away from the riskiest assets. As others faltered, JPMorgan Chase became a pillar of stability. The government turned to Dimon for help. JPMorgan Chase acquired Bear Stearns and Washington Mutual, expanding its reach. These bold moves helped prevent wider collapse. The bank emerged from the crisis stronger and more influential. Dimon's leadership was widely praised. The crisis led to new regulations and a renewed focus on risk management. JPMorgan Chase adapted, solidifying its position as a global leader. The banking landscape was forever changed, though the firm had survived and grown through the storm. Its resilience became a model for the industry. Today, JPMorgan Chase stands as a global financial powerhouse, a name synonymous with stability and innovation. It operates in over 100 countries, a truly international presence that connects markets and economies across the globe, serving millions of customers worldwide, from individuals to large corporations. JPMorgan Chase touches countless lives. The bank is organized into key divisions, each playing a vital role in its overall success. First, consumer banking, serving the everyday financial needs of individuals and families. Then, the corporate and investment bank, facilitating complex financial transactions and providing strategic advice to businesses. Commercial banking supports businesses of all sizes with lending and treasury services. And finally, asset and wealth management, helping individuals and institutions grow and preserve their wealth. Innovation drives its success, a constant pursuit of better ways to serve its clients and adapt to the changing world. Billions are invested in technology, recognizing its crucial role in the future of finance. Artificial intelligence and blockchain are transforming operations, streamlining processes, and enhancing security. Digital banking platforms and mobile apps enhance customer experience, providing convenient access to financial services anytime, anywhere. The commitment to technology ensures relevance in a changing world, positioning JPMorgan Chase at the forefront of the industry. Marketing emphasizes trust, stability, and innovation, core values that resonate with customers and stakeholders alike. Sustainable finance is a growing priority, a recognition of the importance of environmental and social responsibility. Green initiatives and social impact matter, reflecting a commitment to making a positive difference in the world. The journey from a 1799 water company to a global leader is remarkable, a testament to vision, leadership, and adaptability. JPMorgan Chase's story mirrors American capitalism, ambition, adaptation, and resilience, reflecting the spirit of innovation and growth. Legendary names, Burr, Morgan, Rockefeller, Dimon, shaped its legacy, leaving an indelible mark on the financial landscape. The firm continues to evolve, shaping global finance, influencing markets and economies worldwide. Its influence endures, setting standards for the industry, driving innovation, and promoting best practices. The future is being written every day, with JPMorgan Chase playing a leading role in shaping the next chapter of financial history.